Dell Alienware Area-51 AAT2250 Gaming Desktop Review. Power for 4K gaming and creation. You finally sit down to play or edit, and something holds it back. Frames dip during intense scenes, renders stretch longer than they should. You feel it. A friend once told me his new AAA title looked stunning, but the stutter ruined the immersion. That quiet frustration builds over time. It is not about specs anymore. It is about flow. Ever felt that? The real cost is not just performance numbers. It is lost time waiting on loads, lost focus when fans roar, and that low-level stress of knowing your system is close to its limit. I watched a creator export an 8K project overnight because he had no choice. That becomes normal, too normal. But what if your desktop actually matched your ambition? The Dell Alienware Area-51 AAT2250 gaming desktop is where that ceiling starts to disappear. This machine pairs the Intel Core Ultra 9 285K with the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5090 32GB GDDR7, backed by 64GB DDR5 6400 and a 4TB PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD. Don't just buy any gaming desktop. Make sure it has an RTX 5090 with 32GB GDDR7 so you never suffer from frame drops and rendering bottlenecks again. That combination translates into ultra-high frame rate 4K gaming, viable 8K workflows, and fluid multitasking, even under heavy load. Liquid cooling keeps thermals controlled and surprisingly quiet. I loaded a demanding open-world title, maxed settings, and the system barely whispered. Later, an 8K timeline scrub felt immediate instead of hesitant. That shift matters. Beyond gaming, the Dell Alienware Area-51 AAT2250 gaming desktop quietly behaves like a creative workstation, thanks to CUDA cores, massive VRAM, and sustained performance under stress. Here is the bonus insight. The 1500-watt platinum power supply and spacious chassis mean you are not buying for today only. Once you live with the Dell Alienware Area-51 AT2250 gaming desktop, the benefits stack naturally. Immediate result? Faster boots, instant game loads, and smoother frame pacing. Weekly win? Less waiting, fewer crashes, and more confidence pushing ultra settings. Long-term freedom? A desktop that stays relevant as games and creative tools grow heavier. I heard one reviewer say, it just keeps going under load after a 20-run stress test showed 99% consistency. Another creator mentioned 8K exports finishing without thermal throttling, something his previous rig could not manage. That is telling. The 2.5 gigabit Ethernet LAN and Wi-Fi 7 reduce latency in competitive matches, and Thunderbolt connectivity keeps peripherals flexible. I noticed this after extended sessions. Even under intense rendering, fan noise remained barely audible. Which upgrade matters most to you right now? Gaming frames or creative speed? The lunar silver precision milled aluminum chassis also reframes expectations. It feels less like a flashy tower and more like a serious performance instrument. And yes, that changes how you approach your desk. The Dell Alienware Area-51 AAT2250 gaming desktop is not just about peak benchmarks. It is about removing hesitation from your workflow and your gameplay. When your hardware stops being the bottleneck, you notice. Stock and configurations can shift quickly as demand grows for RTX 5090 systems. Quietly popular. If you are ready to experience gaming and creation without second-guessing your machine, check the link below and explore the full configuration details. You deserve a desktop that keeps up.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.